Wouldn't come for, wouldn't you move for? Ha, ye bet you in 21st century. School Qualado Monsa was also Sabola. Yet that's what he saw mine. Ye sing Kunya, Globe TV so. Yes, send or send you media so. Free to other question feeder. And upon on song Conon of Pemo. The Bobo home, yet didn't come out, and some of Hodua, a chabu, and why my ye be so. Sing and yes, Sassimi. Me no be sing Kunya, Globe TV so. Na me no walk. And the baby said, Jumano, yes, send or saying, Globe TV, wake up show so. Me didn't KOFI, ASAMOAH, Yamishra.
Globe TV, yet is some ferama, Yamuhi, Yasum Bunti, oh, baby. Globe TV, Yenim Wapedi, Yadi, we are see Rebel, Wabu, and the Bia. Fiamia Manaman, Sam Globe TV, Yenim Wapedi, Yadi, we are see Rebel, Wabu, and the Bia. Fiamia Manaman, Sam Globe TV, Yenim Wapedi, Yadi, we are see Rebel, baby, I wish I be Globe TV, bringing the world to you.
Brazilians, coffee beans grow by the billions, so they've got to find those extra cups to fill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. You date a girl and find out later she smells like a percolator. Her perfume was made right on the grill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. No tea, or tomato juice. You see, no potato juice. All the farmers in Africa say, hey, hey. A politician's daughter was accused of drinking water and was fined a great big $50 bill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. A whole lot of coffee in Brazil. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. No tea, or tomato juice. Lucy, no potato juice. All the farmers in Africa say, hey, hey. But when their ham and eggs need savor, coffee ketchup gives them flavor. Coffee pickles way outsell the deal. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. A whole lot of coffee in Brazil. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. Whoa, 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 whoa. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. In Brazil. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. A lot of coffee. Brazilians, coffee beans grow by the billions, so they've got to find those extra cups to fill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. You date a girl and find out later she smells like a percolator. Her perfume was made right on the grill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. No tea, or tomato juice. You see, no potato juice. All the farmers in Africa say, hey, hey. A politician's daughter was accused of drinking water and was fined a great big $50 bill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. A whole lot of coffee in Brazil. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. No tea, or tomato juice. You see, no potato juice. All the farmers in Africa say, hey, hey. And when their ham and eggs need saving, coffee ketchup gives them flavor. Coffee pickles way outsell the deal. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. A whole lot of coffee in Brazil. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. Whoa, 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 whoa. They've got an awful lot of coffee.
God bless you. Good morning. Today's Thursday, the 11th day of the 11th month. One time. Yeah, we know. And then the person we are for the 10th day of the 11th month. God bless you so much, you, Mate. Thursday, the 10th day of the 11th month. Good morning. Medeni KOFI ASAMOAH ene nyame hira. I don't pray say bibia ye fine there. Say bibia ekoye. Oh yeah. Me the radio ase. And then what TV mama yen, what dem kwa yen. What the adoma techire. Braso, see ade ye say say bra won pa chaw. Ko Facebook, ko YouTube, ko Twitter, ko TikTok. Hwedwuma de YouTube, Globe 1 TV. YouTube, Globe 1 TV. Na hwedwuma de live. Baby awo bia. YouTube, Globe 1 TV. Na hwebi. Facebook, Globe TV5. Pachi asesa. Na hwebi Globe TV GH ewo Facebook. Na TikTok Globe TV5. Na no wo hwebi na yakọ ani ma no pay. Nyame hira me de KOFI ASAMOAH enen. Braso say dey yesno say brawo. But no pay yan call the other side of the studio. Near motivation for this morning. We are talking about something very simple this morning. A person's true colors will always show within time. You may be fooled for the moment, but be patient and see what happens. Very simple thing. This is very simple. Very, very simple this morning. A person's true colors will always show within time. Sure. Nipa betimi a pretende aye niema bi se opese ye kase oye mepese obi ahu sei ono beje ni munyam ma ne ho ebe niema bebre obeye ne ho se obi ando no opani munyam woni pa ni munyam, but the true colors of that particular person will show within time. Within time you say enche bia obeta ne ho adi. Enche bia the person will be exposed. So a person's true colors, a person's true color or colors will always show within time. ya na say baso who so be pretend or you pretender now open 10% ka expose take your time, just give yourself some time. So a person's true color, a bit show within a short time, it will show. So a person's true colors will always show within time. You may be fooled for the moment, for a moment, a short period of time, you go through them. But so we now try. Or the Bible say the open wenya na one for one personal. Or to say, I already are Obutu Kosia Yanediaso. Obechinchina conquire Korenam, I am near my Yanedia Untimina. Take your time. Life is unfair. Life will definitely expose people and expose time. God bless you. This is my motivation for you this morning. Good morning. Yamisha, I don't pay. And then we have a lot of interviews today, and then we're going to talk about a lot. Daily dispatch, the other side of Galamsey, not sure the buyer say Galamsey, no, near my bata huni be na crate, Diabano Paya, or share crat, was screen sort of pay daily dispatch, they want some a diaba, no say low cocoa proceeds, pushing us to offer farmlands for Galamsey. Farmers say, or say cocoa, brana, a bit of cocoa, bano, na a few business kakitobi ne frame, na enkoye, kit twebi. I didn't have him from a Galamsey for so lumana kind. Or the 1 year man, they ever pay 12 of the paper. I do say joins NDC National Chairman race, and also they ever pay 2. I do say any Hawaya, Pacho, bone profile or crataimu. What reduces blood pressure, boost immune system, blood pressure buffum. Etimi boa ema onkwamwa na ekutanya wa hodo no etimi eho ye den ede ben na ema niema nyina tofom din na afei ema wonsusu ugina obukura mudie mu krata de ho amanebo ede aba na ode aba okokofo dua yese nansan na MPA ene filling stations bi dia boso se omono kamia yese nsu afra from fuel ni mu sa ne manyina no ho nsem ode aba. Government is not recruiting mercenaries for 2024 election nitiwu and na me boss nti to traditional ha na odi aba se nyankopon ya doma na otwe besim no MP da man body aba se fuel prices betimi a drop ya no pay onsem no kratai eso odinam yenwie krata no na fi krata for entraso balance creates for resilience and also so odi onsem edi aba se se dem people manyo kono ejetua to pa zama wodo PP mu a krata no so mu nchichire modinam. School of Law, that is Director of Law School, injuncts students from social media. Also, beyond for the social media, yes, good ones, and put on some Ediaba, Unibia, Obechimu, Ediacha war. Ye queer name no, Nifasoha, no Diaba, or transport minister, name for in a Dahonum, mega scandal at MMT, Metromas, Mohon Biaba, coming up, and also Odiaba. Updates from NPA. Updates Aodwa Odiaba. NPA. Updates Odiaba. So the Honkrato Ediaba. Address for converges with NPP MPs. He said, I said, address for PMO Parliament. No, or Nini Yanoma war MP on your Kono, a cabum, or Mudijuma, maybe no Moody and Chichima Odono, Crata, the Abano Ponebia, or Chichimudiacho. Maybe a crata, Yentraso, na Crata for Entraso. Crata by business finder, or the Abba, Nina, labor. Issues are about labor agitations tackle root cause. Former ICU General Secretary advises. Was say Adia and Namso Amande we could strike, we sit down strike and a debeno. Yehred the general magazine in into us here one time. Now what the Banasia 360 kilometer of 457 kilometer Eastern Corridor road. Now motorable. Dr. Lecha Archibald Volta Regional Minister no say akwan beye ahennan adunum so kilometer ne mu na ode ama contract na mu be kilometer ahasa aduosia de aye ready car betimi afa so kama ode ho nsem e de aba ode MP de kofodua filling stations ho nsem no so e pie kata yi mu amawie kata yi kata etoa so biem anopay me de neko a daily business analyst. The business analyst by no de kenofurata finance minister yesi won kwa mampani say onya abotransa oso won konne no akochena ne mfoyi na da ho no de aba say over dependence on imported goods. Picture it. We will reverse the trend of rata no say come here say bibia ye krefa monone obebo momoden say obetimi atwesa de mande asensen na masomdwa ba what the inflation e buy na inflation no say de nyina na enyine businesses to pay more for loans as inflation hits 40.4%. And also October dia abano no pay or the honsem e dia ba onya bia obecheche omu e dia kire wo mamenwe the business analyst kata etwa so bi ma no pay the meridian or the bibeto akire NPA moves to avert flooding in Koforidua filling stations. Court over La Bianca report pay kana kodida mwa na owoji RA custom division na one office of the special prosecutor and a special prosecutor ki say jabende boy ni a obekaya La Bianca report e ba ye no and na kire say nsem bi o mu na odigu papa yi say on the deputies odigu am ho fian nei wa wona si nchen wo na pim court nsem na ba no o mechire mu ankasa on fa ho nsem ento anim October inflation or the about 40.4% and so or the aba and also at the end or the by some majority of the MPs and a cat and them and the body buyer say MP Pamanyoko say vote of censure Montrim who enfrim MP Pamanyoko and a day warning Ediama majority MPs in parliament and pay the meridian na medinesi kata etwa meridian so daily graphic need the buy no or the akwan hodo a oye motorway baby atutu na no ho nsem buy no contractor was so or patch baby aseni na no the ho nsem e dia ba no pay na or the buy say restructure economy around agriculture. Graphic MD urges policy makers say you betim the kuayon kwa akire yama economy no eja na monso ye na enkoba na say niema e kame asade a ye kran na betim adua bi wa ha emo niema hodo ye betim nya bi wa ha say why are we importing them and pay ho nsem na krata dia ba me di mu nchechire mu ema wa and pay daily graphic do ma na bo dia ba ma mintu tre na afa mi nkomanim na me komanim no o se krata no graphic managing director na diwe ato wona kabia e woman no pay wonsem no e dia to anim. Don't forget 10 more days to the World Cup. Globe TV, you watch it here. Time for bold climate action. Abujnapo declares and so yakan wasem dada na no ina na yedi hon komasa do pay yedi nkom na fifia no de ba say review constitution minerals law to protect national resources. J Mensa Bunsu Neka we say yen review constitution, that is the mineral laws in the constitution to protect national resources. Ebeboa ama agudi atwedi ampo yakopon de adom he no etimi aboho ba no pe krata de wa mane body aba major so no ma daily graphic na makomanim krata eto daily graphic so no e Ghanaian Times so also de bia ba no pe wo hwa no de aba say let's clean up Ghana's political system, kick out money laundering for foreigners from political space. Michael Quay, former Speaker of Parliament, na odia to just say yenhwe na nke intimi chechere Ghana abatwo semuno e base ye political parties anase abatwo nsensem ene ya abatwo nsem na no ye betimi yi ne mbiti say sikasema edi wuram ye be ye film eno achi yenhwe na afei money laundering when a fa continue edisika hodwa oni nkrata na emfamra kwan so ne ahohwa abegisa ne me na aboso no ye omu free man ke betimi aboa. It's a good cause. National Labor Commission orders striking teachers back to classroom. Say there a shamon ko na no magikola 15%. Teacher for there mo hypocrite obia. Magikola 15%. Na asema ko strike adenya. Yafa Director General me na ban nya adwen. You can be in the classroom and still express your grievances. Na nkwati fie bon. Magikola no so adi. And so the honsem ediaba na no pay what the honsem ediaba ye quite a cause for massive reduction in e-levy. Was a banner by e-levy on scientists to be Ghana for us swerve. Ye and Kitua be and Kayachikapi. Booming teenage in a hand. I'll pay Ghanaian times yaba. Can offer that you won't even yet. Ye kind of sort here, not about 1% they couldn't buy. If you can be brave. I says, aha, maybe what media emfa. So Ghanaian times and the IBC. Krata at Ghanaian times so. I don't pay a daily guide on also the Biaba. SC dismisses MP's double salary case. And also Odiaba say Supreme Court. Say double salary case na Yaba to baby Chief Justice in Fini in a dahono. Justice Christian in Yabua and paid in Fini daho. Majority NPP meet over Ofuriata exits. This is said the MPP for me be do Jim say Akwai Kwana Osoko Wabong. Man won't mean yet or a pen on the phone. So you'll be a Ghana for Benny fire for resign, but also in judge manada. The money or money wine. Oh, and also the other. Canada Moa any OSP, the end or the Abano pay, Unyabia obey, or the MP's rallies support for Akufo-Addo urges Ghanaian to support President tackle economic challenges. No, the Abba, I'm about the ban say MPs. Was say a beya Ghana for you now, there's actually saying, Yemon Pene Akufo-Addo, now one share on your economy. Now Ghana forces open as idea, or Makano for that uncle, and so they was said that. Once them or the Abba, Nasia ha, Operation Halt. 2 seizes 30 excavators, destroys 4. Yes, say what shift 4 excavators, and a waji 30. Or the one sem at the Abba. Disregard false claims about Anas lawyers. About Anas. The lawyers need to just send a yet on from Yemontungu. Say judgment Ben Abba, ruling Ben Abba, was a sense of Canaan, Yemontungu. Now and also a dear, and no. I don't pay my mininaso, naming new crusading guide. Crata within a twassel, not fair, I don't pay. Make a quarter pumpers or one. The chronicle of the Abba EDC clients accuse EcoBank for robbery. But the West African Bank denies any wrongdoing. Now no pay EcoBank so on sama epimu or say EDC clients say EcoBank bibia koso e hodom ano pay nsembe na koso chichi mahodo a EcoBank senya na kran yeguso a ye hwem tiunya krata the chronicler obechim. Justin Kodu African Point, General Secretary of the NPP, stay away from the vote of censure. NPP tells its MPs. And pay now somebody can be press conference can offer that uncle yempeno. Did this for some trouble vote of censure? Bra, and Korea. Jeffers P capsules, Jeffers Mester, no numbi, Adria man for num, until numbi, Jeffers P capsules, and Jeffers Mester. I bebo ye pa. I'm a never in Akowano, never be koye. Say one Jeffers, now ye bema, now your bar, no one near dance your shamia. Jimmy phone to you. But a koye mawa, but I send the miska. Why? Ya ye mumu mame. Because meme numbi, I don't know me Bobby, until me say Jeffers etie. Minni adebi one dance ya minim da. I am not that type of media personality. Say me come for the amount. Abra minim adie no. Me come for the minim. Ti Jeffers P capsules and mixture. Minim say the etie ntra me come wasa machero. Pebi no nom na emfa enye na enko wano emfa mawo. Wonum bia wo so wano baduro. Wo ye bema oba uja na won so yi. Anopai wona asom. Na mmom papa so. Kekae ne odepua. Onya ni mu ni na otwe. Numbi na mwa. Nsan mwa bia ne sexually transmitted infection bia no Jeffers P capsules and mixture A12 ho no afa ahodi mawio ye ko break aba na ne ko bibini akware se we ye fe ne bog omo no mo hwe fuel so wo de tie wakọ demonstration placard ne kura no da bia ka ho asem onima de kro watesa amanfo ye noise no so ko ye bi do chi chiro mai ndiye mbebiri ho no ma pressure di aba atem no ya ye nte de ye ka ase yinima de kro yakofa ko bibini ye via yakofa commercial break me aba ye ba ye beto se friko. God bless you. I'll be right back.
Hello, your friend is of Mamina na Hayford. Me yen century, Messiah actress, and then you ma who do pee and na me juma dainty. Ma po me den hu hia me papa na se bad ma po me den hu dia. And one Jifax mixture. Bonje. Jifax mixture nti metimi gina pabo atenten so. Just say Jifax mama your best simu ankasa. Me nia bema. Ebema wo so wa ye bema mapa. Say ti ameji Jifax mixture tumpre kopeni say. Eduro no ho te ye de afa abefu nimdie kwan so. Eni fidie won wosuom e na ye ne friendship kroje. Ye no nti ma ye resade. Enu wane Jifax mixture. Na momitie enye ma penfo oba a o ma akwala nofo ana akwala onyenya emfie dumienu.
FDA ahwehwe saa edwadie nkrato yi mu agye atum se eye.
Jifax mixture. Pa pa pa.
Inabeka miaro miara endo miaro miara ejumeyidia inabeye miaro miara endo miaro miara obreyitibo inabebo miaro miara endo miaro miara Asemi besini faywa miara Asemi miara Asemi besini faywa miara Asemi besini faywa miara Endo miara Asemi besini faywa miara Asemi miara Asemi besini faywa miara
And then the Buddha, you see, BOT has the rate. I watch it gets the dollar. And I'm asking, I just say,
me bato e trese walk no eye omo amuhwe ye fuel so e Ghana. Now walk no e rate no but dollar na go dey abochi sem. Abochi na ye trese black market in front most of them are houses. The dollar na go dey omo sem. The dollar na go dey omo sem omo for years. But dollar na go dey omo sem as Nana must go no. Ono na oye president of the nation. Okra all apparatus in the nation. This on to me control na dollar ni na ko be abochi sem dia. Eno na ye ntia senti na ye kura sa dey.
na bog no e wan
me ba to bog ye omo a omo hwe ye fuel so ana fango so e wo Ghana BOG bog
omo no mo hwe fuel
yes they are shareholders of the fuel controlling into no omo no say rate no kra omo na say abochi kra dollar ne dia na ye ntiase because ye ntiase say nana na ye controller of affairs in the nation. This on to me shares anyama with na say dollar na be kwa dey abochi sem na on to me kan with dia any on ko na ni obetumi abeye no na abeye
the BOT na ma fu onu boy
ne say meka sa
and then the Buddha, you see, BOT has the rate. I watch it gets the dollar. And I'm asking, I just say,
me bato e trese walk no eye omo amuhwe ye fuel so e Ghana. Now walk no e rate no but dollar na go dey abochi sem. Abochi na ye trese black market in front most of them are houses.
Okay, you're welcome back. And if I trust on the income, but Madin can a crater be at where they will hand crater ban of pena. HSS MPP man you could not show crater. They are it's member of parliament. No, 8 members of parliament say vote of censure. Censure not just expression of severe disapproval of someone or something. Say NDC for say kenofurata kwa na wonko. 80 members of parliament on the side of the MPP Krabeke say press conference or no wonko unyani biem on constituency yempeno. Now krata babonten Justin Kodua ensa hyase se MPP fo nyina ntwom ho mfiri saa vote na ebekosoro mayanko ahoma ne so na no pay ye ne yewura asante wo kire eye political science lecturer UCC edinkomo me wura no pay wote me nka maachen
me no do so political analyst
nyankopon adaroma na won so
okay no me correct is a political analyst not political science lecturer.
Okay, political analyst. Okay. Yes. What a Roman? Ya krata ye free MPP manyoko no aso ye yaba. Say ya krata ye ba ye. Ane sem ne gumu no a. What a Roman politically a send signal ben.
A very bad signal. Let me say good morning to Growth TV viewers, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me say another day you can me name Chichi Enkomo.
Yes.
Netia Russia Pozina and also do my farm to the Abuja Ghana mine. And keep my kedia mambo a tumpo. I would say what Chinobuko has done is partisan influence, partisan motivated, but not the health of the nation is not what they are bothered about. It's about partisan credibility. And only idea influence such a decision. And that is a problem for our democracy. And I will also say, sir, we are tribal, and also know actually, we are coming for the MPP party dominant. The time says the unity we don't see and you're not signing panel until now.
What I want to say, okay, say a Sunday bad signal, and it's just a Kanofrata, and we are Sunday. MPP party na ina swapano ejira bia hinso.
Okay, which majority MPs were called a US press conference now. Honestly, it is coming from our constituents, the personal form of this as well. And it happened during the time MPs were on recess. They did their own consultations, and that is what their constituents asked them to do. All this while, minority were calling for the head of the finance minister, not only minority, all Ghanaians, civil society, stakeholders, pastors, bishops, because economy is an American, and yet, that was even long ago until we got to this stage. I don't think it's said. Nipadeni every 2 minutes share MPP in terminal. I say, one corporate we know more. That's what done I oh, the minority corner are unmotivated. Let's say you are only turning the thing into a partisan thing, but not the health of Ghana that you are interested in.
Now, Yanshani say, sir, initially 80 members of parliament on the side of the NPP at a press conference, I expressing our displeasure on the Kenofurata. I'm also representing our constituents. Nti anya constituencies ni mom na akasa senka MPP beja to dan say obe singing to the MPs no.
My two question is
the na me chere say krata ya be ya e chere say they should stay away from the vote of censure. And I mebusa say already no 80 members of parliament on the side of the MPP. A press conference openly. Nti say afa say ye ka say we are forbidding them we are advising them to stay away from the vote of censure. And no, I say munye dubisa ana.
Yes, of course. The party, the MP system, no, you have the voting system where you have to engage in the background and give reasons why we must go this way and ask anybody not to go the other way. That's the whole system. But even if it is no longer 80, the majority leader, the entirety of the MPs want the man out, including Charles Odubuale. And you know, if you know a person would be only the minority for the amount. So why should you turn around and say, okay, so they want the man to be removed on their own terms, not on the terms of the minority? But you see, to say that it is still motivated. One, is it true that Data Bank has been consulting when government borrows money? And that this facilitation, they get a percentage of that. Is not true. It is true. As a big borrowing company has also been involved in one thing or the other and has also been benefited. That is complete interest. The promotional, in terms of law, he has been changing the law. So all what the minority has done is to cite reasons why they want that man out by giving that vote of censure. But you see, the reason why it should go Korea, it's when you're not actually or say nobody should pay and vote, is because of this issue of quorum. Now, Gachi is technically out of parliament, but is still receiving the salary of a parliamentarian, thanks to the decision of the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has not been forthright, has not been faithful to the Ghanaian people. I'm telling you. Wow. Their decisions have been inconsistent. In war, the Supreme Court says that they need representation in Parliament. Now, SAR did not get representation, and the Supreme Court is not bothered. I think not. The man has been excommunicated from Parliament, and the Asino people, they don't need representation. To human South, you allow the man, the clear court said, Kofa should stay on until the case is done because the human South people need representation in Parliament. So this picking and choosing of the law, it's a problem for all of us. And it's a problem for Ghana to deal with. That is why people have tried to say the Supreme Court and their decisions have been politically and partisanly motivated. Take the issue of quorum. Justice Abdullahi sends the issue of quorum to the Supreme Court, and it is hurriedly dealt with. They cited examples, and that, yes, the deputy speaker, the first deputy, and the second deputy, they are first parliamentarians. So when they sit in as speakers and there is a need for votes, they can move from their seat, ask somebody else to sit, and then they will vote. Such an inconsiderate immorality, the Supreme Court felt technically that something of that sort can't go on. Now, the same principle, e-levy, has been passed by the majority.
Yes.
The issue of quorum is called. It is unconstitutional. This I said, up to now, that issue is still at the Supreme Court. How many months on? How many months on? How many months on since Jackson was asked to stay away from Parliament? How many months on? So, the Supreme Court that we are supposed to seek justice, for me, as a nation, I'm not seeing that in them. Not at all. So, technically, what the Tribunal Kodia has done, in effect, is that the vote of censure may go on, but it may not have any impact. Why? Because they don't have a quorum.
Auntie, Miss Archie, say, Kobane say MPP parliamentarians now stay off. Now, omo participate, no mo toaba, etiake no furata. Party ni muno, omo faith ete say, and so omo di party ni mbrane so. Na so omo vote to entia kenofurata nso so a omo constituencies no, and so omo faith be say.
Very good. So they are now caught between the deep sea and the hard rock. The decision is this. The party cannot sanction all the MPs. It will be suicidal for them to do that. But they should be very much worried about their constituents. Because you know, when it comes to the census, because the majority of the MPs who called for this man to be removed and the other also to be removed are coming from the central region. And now, there is a struggle between who takes over the hegemony of the party. Because it was within the Ashanti caucus, shifted to the Action caucus. Now, they feel that the Action caucus has done them a bad deal. So internally, there is a struggle for the stranglehold of the party. So all these considerations will come in. Then at the end of the day, finally, it is who then becomes the presidential candidate of the party. Is it going to be Alan? Or is it going to be Daomi? Or is it going to be Ken? Your guess is as good as mine.
Mr. Yanshe, Justin Kodria and Cheno taking over from John Boadu, who was so popular in the party. Now, Yanshe, John Boadu, Nenkoyemu, Nenkrofa supporting no, ne Justin Kodria and so are taking over. Said the Chiko, na party the person, it me kabum ne call about 2024. Ne the Ashasia Ebe. Can we predict the future of Justin Kodria as the General Secretary?
Oh, certainly, I think that if issues like this continue, obviously, everything will just be a 110 General Secretary, because most likely the economic condition and the post category, the MPP has the best main chance of winning the elections in 2024. And your judgment is going to be the elections. If you going that, what it will even affect you more is when the MPP loses more seats, in the 2024 elections. Apart from those that they lost in the 2020 election, that in itself will be a judgment of his tenure. And if these things happen, I don't see him surviving in the next election.
So, sir, what will be your recommendation for the party and the parliamentarians on the side of the MPP?
Well, I don't know. I didn't have any recommendation, but I think they feel they want the man to exit on his own term. The president is calling the shot, but they have forgotten that there is a disconnect between the party and those that are leading the party. There's that disconnection. They don't seem to appreciate that, and that will come to harm them. They should begin to appreciate the fact that President Akufo-Addo is no longer going to contest in living. Until someone to me unprotected they are going to lose. And we take decisions like that, pandering to the political party, that those are the head of the political party, but not those who give the power to you. Then you stand to pay for it. More or less, if they should pander to the instruction or the directive of Chubu Okodia, that also shows that they are not men of their own. And also that what you wanted to do is that you wanted an expulsion of the finance minister. Somebody is doing it for you. So why should you stay away? They know very well that should they stay in parliament, they will vote for the censure. They will vote for the censure. So it is in itself now the party is split. The party is split. And the presidential elections, candidate elections, and then the why we say that the party is split. So I will recommend that if they are bold and they think of the health of this country and not just their party, which I don't even see that this move is to keep the health of the party. No, it is to keep to somebody's, exaggerated ego. And that is the president and the finance minister and all those who have surrendered the president, the Brigadier Tools and then the Gabriel Sudakos, the Montees and so on and so forth. These are all actually dominated or driven kind of government. And it doesn't augur well for the party. No two ways about that. And for the first time, I'm foreseeing quite a substantial number of Ashanti votes not going for the MPP. Not as in the NDC winning the Ashanti, but they lose quite a number of votes in there because what they hate is rubbing it in the face of the Ashanti. It is something that they detest. It's something that they detest. In particular, in the majority leader, they parted me with promotion and sachet water. Today, if the president passes by, the whole Ashanti region in Kumasi is hooted at. They hooted at you guys in the Eastern region. They hooted at Baumia and so on and so forth. And we are still not believing the fact that the people in Ghana are angry and that we should be very careful the kinds of things you do going forward.
Okay. You
should be showing humility before the people so that they will take their suffering in some kind of a community of peace and hope that things will get better. Don't rub it in their faces. It will harm you. It will come back to hurt you this time.
God bless you. We are grateful. Yura Asante Ocharo Pebeda say Sonny Glow TV come on Yamisha be pray. I don't any come back mamenya quick na men kan krata free and be amanyoko na so ya ba nra o say free na no ba na fiti bibia se ayeye enam de atwe ne tinti na o say smart na ye ba ho MPP amanyoko no de krata aba. Let's go over and read and release a few by yen fan overlay na fe anopay ratan sensem ya ebe ya majority eseke no furata nko minority so say onko na afi Justin Kodu Afrimpong being the general secretary of the MPP actual krata dia ba bonten say wunnim now ye member of parliament on the ticket of the MPP now do hu jima adebe yo ma ye kan krata na ode abano na fe ye ntoa ye nkomo bone so krata efi MPP amanyoko no aso ye eba enra eno nie krata eba ye no ye nkwe ye fa ne overlay 32 screen so na wahwe. Now, New Patriotic Party asked members of the majority caucus to abstain from votes of censure against the Minister for Finance. The leadership of the New Patriotic Party, following broader consultation and engagement with stakeholders, has resolved and hereby direct all members of the majority caucus in Parliament by the minority caucus against Mr. Kenofurata, Minister for Finance. By this directive, the leadership of the majority caucus, especially the whip, are to censure that no member of the majority caucus partakes in this exercise by the minority group in Parliament. While the New Patriotic Party or while the national executive body acknowledge the prevailing socio-economic conditions in the country and the need for urgent remedial interventions, it is our utmost position that the demand of the NDC-led minority caucus is ill-intended and aimed at derailing government efforts at resolving current socio-economic upheavals. The leadership acknowledges that the Minister for Finance is the leader of government negotiation team with the International Monetary Fund. Considering that negotiations with the IMF is nearly completed, the national executive body of the party strongly believes that the removal of the lead person spearheading the negotiation may adversely impact the progress made thus far. It is worth noting that when similar calls were made for the head of Mr. Seth Tekpe, the then Minister for Finance, during the socio-economic turbulence under the Eswal Mahama administration in 2015, the NDC led the majority caucus objected to those calls and rose to the defense of Mr. Tekpe, a clear indication that the NDC lacks credibility in this matter. Accordingly, neither the MPP nor its members of parliament will lead support to this mischievous move by the NDC legislators, as it is one of their many ill-motivated and self-serving but unpatriotic moves to sabotage the MPP government and frustrate the administration of this country. The leadership of the New Patriotic Party wish to assure our members of parliament and the Ghanaian populace that there are ongoing internal engagement aimed at addressing legitimate concerns expressed by various stakeholders regarding the management of the economy, including calls for resignation or dismissal of the Minister of Finance. And this letter was signed by Justin Kodua Frimpong, General Secretary of the NPP. Bebreba mekenka yedi na ache se Justin Kodua Frimpong General Secretary Emma NPP ena wagina kuna nemu atworo sa kratai ede aba na kratai wode ba enra ukode ya na wode krata ne ba ye ne yina ne se NDC amanyoko no atu adamon bi wa parliament se opese otoaba na ekire se wonje kenofurata ntum adwuma hoye no wonim yemu bi se yeka bi mi se de bia meka ha nti wonyina nchen na obi fufo emehye ho na abato no wa start ya oye ho adwuma se obeto aba ede kenofurata ye friend of vote of censure ne kire se strong disapproval of somebody or something. Say, adia bi a kire se de mu aden pa se ye ngidi pass mesi anas ade we entum eno ho nsem ena aba na no pay ode ho nsem abetudwa na asem a ode ba ne nyina ne tentene tetem na ye baako ene se babia akwakoduru no ne babia ne ma se yakoduru no se de etie bia na amanfo be press conference de o moka e bia no munya botre montwen mpanyimfo guso a wodi nkomodwendwen nsem ho kwan ye be fa so a ye be address saa issues no nsem awodo a among stakeholders and afei members of the political party MPP are raised so far against kenofurata nti abato na ye beto no ma MPP amfa na honjim was somewhere 2015 the same cause by Seth Tekpe finance minister wonyi no MDC for then majority in parliament age 9 eto abadi tiae se ohunu from so bia ewo finance minister the then finance minister Seth Tekpe honti yentimi nyini free parliament adenti a na die omomomo fresh yeji kenofurata yan MPP for there ye ko gina na ya ball no se onto aba ye mfanye kenofurata sadakata de echre enti ya wo mu se obetimi aka se kenofurata no yenyino emfamfiri ho now we say ensema hodo ampanyfo aka de MPs aka de obi aka bia no party na fa na so wafana asombrem a wotu ho na mo a enche ye beche ho nkra osan kire biem se ye hwa aban ene IMF International Monetary Fund din sawoso di ano baba ye ne nkomo se de be ya obetimi aboa yen na kakra bia obetimi di ama yen se ye mfa nso esika so ye mfa moye ho bra no ye nsa beka ye hwa side medi na kenofata de dikan adentira ye be yi na free ho ebasa na ebetimi asa adwuma di ye ne IMF adi no ti wonya abotre na wonya adwuma ne nwie sere mampanyini ene mpanyimfo aka na wo wi a ye be pede puma se bre so obekọ a obekọ onko nso so a ne ho kwan pa ene be fa so tiawa ye ne ru asante oche di ho nkomo ene ye busa no me ye hwese etwi wo tibi de na okeka se de ochechrim na ochire se asem na aba no in fact it send a bad signal and bad precedent ema MPP ama aban no sese e kamia se nkabo mu no ayi bibia ho ayi se party ni so ka o ya kire se party no emu no emu ha e kire kan ofurata ayi se kan ofurata bro party ni so ana obisa sa questions no then sama hodo. What is your view on this point? And pay on some wa ye di nkoma no pay ye guso na ye hwe ad kata free MPP amanyokuru mu aba sabri se minority for betinya to mo aba na mbom majority for de obi antwe ne ho mfa mfirim wugiri se say de o se nkasa ne ko o kan ne ye ne kan no examples or set or site ye te se tekpe de ho ne de kaka ho no ne kan na waka no sa na o se nka ekọ anasa ohunu se bibia koso a anko ye 0545276046 for messages bra on this particular point. Say the Ghana baby abejinani yani aye fresh e kan ofurata won sacrifice no ya hunu say amanyoko ne ni plans bia so de sake kan ofurata anasa oso hunu say for again chere breme ye nkwa homa ne so 0591228584 0591228585 0208440943 na yen hwe sama free MPP amanyoko no maba. Who say a yen to parliamentarians so they represent their various political parties, their various constituencies. The MPs omo gina home omo constituencies this omo kasa a constituencies na kasa and your individual member of parliament na kasa but amanyoko no aka ya kasa boa e de ahye yem anaso hu ni say anamo amanyoko no tu no saa na o say enye e wo say ko no kasa kokoam so omo kan kokoam ankeye na baby akofa die entwaye enye me ya je di say amanyoko MPP say mo ya akoye say yenti obi a mo to bi you fine you couldn't see my venture. Hello, good morning, your friends. That's on you.
Good morning, boss.
How do file our when Jesus go meet you?
That's boss. Boss in the Unquan in an betchen because in them I have the boss and coupon show. And Pedro no Cassan to come by the be our certain papa name my Ghana and Conan in Pabu and go great judgment from coming and not different because one now draw down the phobia so funny when they don't get young compare my dream. Yeah, boss. The American say, "Into be up the mind, and only Ghana, you two, you won't cheer. Dollar mini CD, inflation at 40%, equal 50%. In the menu, Elkasai, no more Kosuru and Kosoro. No Ghana first finance is Sanu. Helping for see there be. Yet tell the finance minister, Yabaka said 52.5 billion Ghana cities, so no account. Yet on the 2019 5 billion Ghana cedis aira. Yet on the 2020 12.8 billion Ghana cedis aira. Yet on the 2021 17.4 billion Ghana cedis aira. Yet on the Kiloforiata, Abegi tax, Sadia Polita, Sadia Corona, Sadia, 11 nothing. And what young will kill your catch say 11 bar, young IMF, 11 bar, Romudia IMF, Lama Funti, yet to me, dear budget. Yeah, Mamoni, Casa Paponi, Nanto Ponu, finance, the best my finance minister or MPP Dimo Ghana, until the Pabia second of Furiata, MPP for Malu show you. Bye bye.
Yeah, that's your first and I can on you.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Oba.
The Batomic Assessment are for Reggie and family sister, you go to run about no so. Oba MPC, our parliament. Constituency and a police station and a Ghana for Omodo MPP at Obama say Muna Munimu Dintimunko Parliament, Namukadi against Papa took Ofoliata and your NDC for neighbor took Ofoliata. One more pensono, a minister now, no share that is a Senate and Tacos at the end. What would you need to know? 1 month to know Mutaka, no NDC. Ediano one you want me to know. Asama report what the Akaya National Secretary Yajitum for Yajitum. That more parliament one NDC for the chair was so kind of mobile the Munim na NDC for what Banamo was support to Ama. That I can't come to Kumoso. Mungo that day, Namu left education.
Your frost and Nakasa Free. Hello, men Tio Ho phone him. Low TV set, no. Let's you hold for Yankasa. Your frost and Nakasa way.
I don't know the first one. I'm going to the first mention. First, I'm going to some Moscatra. You have the Bible and say, are you? You have Bible and say, on money be a young son, Tomino, or Manu Chassis. No more mean Panaso, it happens. And to say, to set out in point of one, not impossible. There's an imperial phone. No more when our Buranga, woman is. Yes, that's a parliament. Unmuja, go for some Unmuja, and we do Chicago once in the Skyla, a day in the Skyla. You would have Yana, you would have. No matter what, we also now move more to my farm and money down.
Frost and Nakasa and you.
Hello. Yes, I'm Mr. Tachimi Filter. I think we go what's the again.
My aunt you.
Me Pacho, Sunny, ASAMOAH Abatono. Say a Tassan a Bayansa for Miss Sobri. Say, NDC for now, I'll make some of my own. You see, Yano, Yagana, Yakuina. It is much say, empty say, O Madaroma. Baba Munchini, Omokano, now Amon Pao can empty one. Because Nipana, Ofina, Yarina Bano. On and not told more who Yarkona Abano. It's on one sooner, Obetumi action, one gra. Ibetumi Aquatia, Yareno. Ibetumi the Asa. Madaroma, Mamma Munchiomo. No personal, only the case. That was it.
Your frost and Nakasa you.
Good morning, David Kinney.
Yes, you.
Mr. Samoa, I mentioned you, Papa, where you my Ghana. Mr. Samoa said that the NPP party will be what and Mamonia politics. And Mamonia politics. So what you my women start no way possible one my more. No one knew his own freak out of my enemy. NPP about Omaya Kung Fu. Omaya Kung Fu. Only about 10 minutes up here, I say. The 10 minutes of majority leader. I say, business might be or the Bible. NPP about Omaya Ghana Diablo. Mr. Samoa, NPP about Omaya Ghana Diablo. Omaya Kung Fu the top for. I'm telling you today, Mr. Samoa, and more my airports wrong. Ghana, I'm telling you the fact. Ghana, and giving you. Now I am a yes to my floor, to my fucking customer of money, you know. Some of the quality there, or my different this party. So we give it different MPP, or let me different price by this time. So when you need demons, because a body and talk, a body in the component for buying, a body in the for buying, because no more customer, and yeah, and you hope. I think anybody will say, get a use of West way. But it's a summer, and yeah, I will tell my mom. Now, what is that we are? And yeah, what are you doing? Costo, or more go, my own, or more shy on my normal dog. Mama, I can't bring it up. I know. Mr. Samoa. I can't come across.
Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello, fine.
Your frost and Nakasa on
they got a free good song.
What's everything?
They got a free good song.
Yes, you. Your frost. I'm far for no tin hole TV. So, your frost and Nakasa on you.
Catatra, my son.
Yes, you.
As I say, Sabi, Uncle. Ghana you Biabre. Me, Econo, to say, Yenina, I Ghana from Yenina, Yafayo.
Who did the same access in you?
Martin, because of your.
Hello?
But what's the car?
A high way away a canal line. What's the frost and axe away? Okay, yeah, Fafo. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Would you baby a casa free you?
Me pache FM DJ Sela me casa free before us.
And away.
And on I
I can't remember. I'm gonna.
Okay, me and you.
The American say, me bought John Domani Mama, me born so because of say, only this kind, me say na look at the first one say, you can oporiaka. Entry so. The Kayan people. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Didn't be like I said.
But American actual executive so more authority park. Blukuma, Juma. I am Sabuama, the chairman, and Mr. the secretary, and executives. That's all you know.
Open your casa to why?
Mina, if you done a phone, I say, give me a question. You give us a Ghana for. Yes, finance minister. It's a top papa so. I'm on one party phone so come woman minority, come when you or mine, you won't tell you. What was it? But you are to Subana and I do this mine one. You want to be a catcher woman. That's a back to say you put full money from home. I think Mr. Betna is look back. You need something for you now. We a signal to the NPP party as a whole. Mother, the go for money who you make a cry. Only you who are planning on your mutual or Mama for a catana.
Yeah, Frost and I need you.
Reverend, good morning.
Good morning, of Aquati, what to say?
Oh, you want more, Reverend? I was well.
Yamiada Roma.
Also, Mofide, you requesting time, and they were greeting time near the Adinino. Now, this time, a morning show time. You need to bring your casa. We're passing on Chama, one Chama, Reverend, Academy, a chum, free no chum, or from the chum, what's what chum, produce a chum. Okay, young queen. Now, men, no dear, minority Nicano, they know me, I can need. Sir, I deal with Ghana, oh, say, I dear not in Papa or cry, and can only good. I Jim Precase, money, the Wadawa for you. No one to begging for so Ben Umbina. So, Papa, I know yet former minister. You will have your children near the other. And I catch Mr. Mama, Mr. Mama, the any idea. Okay, so no one any power on near the other. This is what Mama told us. What I say, and no one I know ever can. Make a majority, say, minority, the no quan, so media, and woman you move in the parliament. Now, one can fear some. And your minority for the ye, Minister Namawa. Because who come away, who the apostle main, you may see. You one customer bonus and Sayana. The Sam no say, the Bapon has 16, Marcena cut 2 times. No, it's not been a 16, so my brother, the say, to see Anna what the feeling. A queer first mark and up on almost 40 million. A queer first of the position. I think the same, you I say. What I am super. What besides that, then I'm saying, the support of the economy, and the first in the school fish, and I'm walking, brother. I'm no catching, and I'm saying, I'm no catching you. When you can the first one, you be a squawk and be to my dad school. And to me, man, not a crop. It will be a bit to my yard, your mom, I present, no one say, in fact, yet, no, but in my area, which must stand among a man, so, it's me, I want to a crack. No, me, I can say. In case for more national, but I'm national. Young share a friend MPs now and the But I'm under MPs not want to condition. I mean, say, almost a party not minor. Now, MP you are about because MPP party down a party, I said you a traditional party. I wish you could clearly defend the party ever forever and ever. And not breaking the age, they hear amount for the what party you said, it's made my day, I'm not gonna fall, and whatever you're going to make more. 2004, I said, so you probably said, and I got a and there's a moment to be in the Bible dinner that when you saw my community, yeah, my year and people, I want to hear the day, I have a mobile. You talk about no obeying to parliament, and I'm not a problem power of my because we are and this follow. As I said, almost a community. I say, only woman. That's what I'm not a money, you know.
na obi ka say you say every sabaya abambaye amambo for na the matter me catch say what about the Ghana for every sabaya we do na me because we show on history you wa and this na oh my and the ka say amambo ni na so na the next no and break you can continue any that time from Abraham ablation to see mama best good for it no why not and be bad can't no okay young be young show go make us say about my what I say and you know no never say we shall follow essence amount to say o mu ya for emma you work no
ya process na ka zafini ntio hello.
Good morning, Mr. ASAMOAH.
Yeah, good morning. Bodi me
Mr. Katapet Northern Region, Kumbungu constituency, Tatao Kumbungu. Mr. ASAMOAH, me dawase. Me fa kwen na me cha atente regional chairman want to be chairman ba ko pe me cha campaign coordinator di ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia lawyer nana Obir Boye. Mr. ASAMOAH na wacha Honorable Mohammed Awal ma tourism minister why are they nyame shira ASAMOAH would dia fi anim no. Yawura finance minister. You see MPP for Nana Dan Kwakupado, on your Richard, on your minister no May. Anna NDC for Ghana, and I say MP 40, hey, Muntia, Lankami Bisa. NDC communicated, some of your mama, your president, said Tepe. See, only said Tepe. Once more, you know, more NDC communicated, some would defend no. Na sisi wa ubaba kila waji na ebana say no si MPP for any for it is MPP for any for ebana say communicators was say mayor who say yeti wo fie me pata ko movement me ka say this boy any for because we na ye nipa obi an kira na adi the ebana say no say hi MPP for any for like not just say yan finance minister any for like John Dramani na mataba oye president yesi only take one try also any for let's say mu end this for so mu ye the body for I know what I learn no be boy man me da wate.
Yes, yeah, that's say. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
We didn't say na ka se free yentio.
Ya fremo say me ka se free pantra.
Yentio.
Me ne da masepa program amu yi. Ma painful bia on betimi anya timama obey. Na enema ekobone omu nya betimi aka ho abomo me ye hunu say we need a man who autonomy NPP and the system. South Nigeria Timan Fua said, O man no air company, you never think I care one woman require the first fight between free or how I name. Now, if maybe I am for politics and 20. She says, I never be farm one my law. A bus NPP one member or man who wants to NDC day. China and two are member now, man who is on a NPP. Then I say the state at the form. You better yakuin. And Timoma again, young see once a walk a brabonimo, and you crab and the first one, you bet me a fees out high and never wow, my Ghana, my dream.
My message is Nibi. And also, where's a persistent increase in the price of goods and services is making customers, consumers, and prospects uncomfortable to engage in further business transactions with their business partners. The hikes in fuel prices are affecting every single commodity in the market, which is forcing other businesses to fold up. We are experiencing all these things because the inability to control inflation. My point is that the government must do anything possible for us to record single-digit inflation or negative. And this one says, Bosheba Amistigos Zongo says we have to stand firm and support President Nado because the hardship in the country will come to an end. So let's not listen to the NDC and their propaganda. Regards to Kojon Safwa Puku. Yeah, that's same. Where they are, Dako Collins, Akonoba, aka YOC, was say yes indeed. The NPP MPs must stick to lawyer Justin Kodia Frimpong. It's released, okay? Because NDC has nothing vital to prove on the dismissal of Kenofurata. What goes around comes around. If NDC are not able to dismiss the Tepe, even at his poor and abysmal performance 2014-2015, Ms. Kenofurata, at at a difficult time like this. Memanti, Enyeminti. Good morning to Honorable Everson Adodonko, DCE for Techiman North. That's say. We say Kojo Asempa Furniture West Difradum. We say this is the most popular morning show ever from Kojo Asempa Furniture Works Adum. Yeah, that's a sound of their buyer. And we saw the hour their bar. Sir John Bososo, aka Vote Oliver Kevo for Eastern Regional Chairman. The MPs must vote for Ofori Atta out because it's a demand from their constituents, and they should know that they owe them obligation. Yeah, that's said. I don't pay Mamifa and Mamisi. But before I go, another release by Mamiya quick Namen Kaisa release way. And fama way a very short. Na I don't pay emfa any case no the emfampon. Retraction of false publication on the 7th of November 2022 edition of Memanity program on NEET FM. Carterway, Sami Jemfi, National Communication Officer, National Democratic Congress, NDC, and a Tron and Ra. Or also so Ednedia Bar and Ra. Now, Carter or the buy in here. We act as solicitors of for Mrs. Samira Baumia. Okay, the lawyers no Samira Baumia lawyers natural way. Herein thereafter referred to as our client. We have the following instructions from our client. On the 7th of November 2022, during the program Memanity on NEET FM, you made statement concerning our client in the Twi language, which said statement is translated to English as follows. 1. There is another person, Samira Baumia. Do you know her? Her convoy includes a brand new Land Cruiser carrying makeup artist. It follows her everywhere. Who's paying for that? The taxpayer. 2. The aforesaid statement has subsequently been published on several online media platforms, including but not limited to neetfmonline.com, GhanaWeb.com, GhanaGuardian.com, and YouTube.com. Okay. 3. The said statement, which cast our client in the minds of Ghanaians as insensitive and unreasonable, is not true. 4. Our client accordingly demands, and we hereby demand, a retraction of the said statement using the same platform and program with immediate effect, together with an unqualified apology. Unless the said statement is retracted as demanded above, same will be deemed to have been made with malice, and our client will take appropriate action. No pay Katam Kinkan is simple. Kata each say if Samira Baumia, the lawyers says Sami Jemfia Kotna NEET FM. Ako try to Samira Baumia so say one number V8 edinechi na V8 edinechi no di edinechi na say so makeup any makeup artist. The we treat the need say Sandra etwe de ma ye wa ha bi. Aha. Na o say nsam no ko kan ye no enye no kore. Was said the taxpayers money the tuas ankrofon ne ka no ka enye no kore bibia say nim na fe a trend of social media and other platforms. Or Sami Jemfi say or me retract it like or me twin sign na ompa hwacho baby ogina ka se no nko hwa ne baby ahodo eso ko bia no onko anya sade a ade be yo no na yate sense bi fi Sami Jemfi wo ba breni ntie de se ya o chena ye ba
Chiefs mixture
Politicians try you travel for in the name of politics. These are some of them. Say I no kore, say anya no kore, say some jam fi wade yan, nsem bia piepie. Ochna mebo. High Globe TV. Yes, no saying. Me de KOFI ASAMOAH. Jifas pick up songs and mix stand the so dwuma de mu. Bo ho kai na me de brɛ wo.